Hey there guys, and welcome back to Space Engineers Building a Colony. I've had a lot of things going on, well, a lot of comments on my last one, a few things, and also I've realised to myself I have been going about this kind of the wrong way. I backed up 3 episodes, which was the personnel carrier and Vita in over 3 weeks sort of thing, and shouldn't really be doing that. I should probably do it every once a week, because then I can actually keep with the updates, because the updates have made things fairly good and I can refit things as I go. So yeah, from now on I'm going to be doing that, just to let you know. So I'm going to record one today, although I think, to be honest, at this precise moment it's just going to be a show you around and the refits and things, or just some refits on things and just show you around us few other things. So I'm just going to bring up the hub a bit more, and you can see there's quite a few extra little antennas and things around. That is because I have built a few other things. This is not my actual building economy world save, this is just the testing save. I have a backup save and I have a testing save, so it's kind of all, I have 3 saves of the same world technically, but this one is got extra bits on it. So I'm going to just sort of first of all, let's not worry about them. You'll see that in a minute. But first things first is what my comments were. Well, the first answer to it would be let's just jump in there. And the reason why I couldn't, oh, it's even different now though because of the update from last week. Well, okay. The reason I couldn't find my weapons is because they were supposed to be on what used to be the scroll bar up here, but I'm assuming it's different now, so use compared to... No, what if I do it as just weapons? Does that work? That looks like it works, and if I come out of that screen, can I shoot? Not working, not working. It's because I need to be powered up, and then... Is it going to work now? Can you work? No, I don't know why, but it doesn't appear to be working still. No. I am in creative as far as I know, so I don't see why this isn't working. But yeah, that's kind of, that was the main thing. It was because there was a scroll reel up on the top and my animations were hiding it. So yeah, the second thing would be, let's not do that one because it's things broken. Let's jump in this one. See, maybe this one might work. So power up, G. Where's the weapons? Weapons and tools. Use that one. Can you shoot? No. Will you shoot? I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, someone else is going to have to comment again of why it's not working this time. It might just be that I'm not in the right game mode, maybe? I think I'm in the right game mode. Maybe if I place a block down I might see what's the difference. Yeah, I'm definitely in the right game mode. But yeah, what I was going to do is... how do I do it? K? That brings up the right one. Yes. Info. No. Faction. No. Info. Control panel. Transfer ownership to me, yes. Then info, I can name the ship. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. Right, so I had a comment by... My Fraps is annoyingly in the way on my other screen. Thanks, Fraps, I thought I minimised you, but never mind. I think it was, Lisa Reynolds, I think. She commented about I should name all my ships, and she said about the fighter being like either the what was the words? I know one of them was the nut, and I quite like that one, so I think it could be the nut, and the other one was like the pod. That's it. But I quite like the nut, so the nut. This is going to be named after you, the nut fighter, instead of the nutcracker, the nut fighter. Yeah, that was kind of sad, but yes, so that's that sorted. So that means it can be all sorted. This sort of thing. Extra dampeners, antenna, show ship name, Yep, yeah, sure. That's all new from the update. Like, you can show center of mass you already knew, but you can see the gravity range now, and sensor fields, and antenna range, and it's all good. It's all good now. Yep, I think that's all good. Okay, come out of T, and now you can see that it says the Nut Fighter antenna. So you can see where it is. So it's awesome. So I don't know what to quite name things yet. I've got like the personnel carrier, which I may have to redo completely because I actually understand how doors work, so I might be able to do a better door than that now. So I might redo that. There's the just ore transport. That looks fine as it is, so I'm not going to change that. And there's like the core miner, there's the surface miner underneath there, and then there's the scout. The scout is my favourite ship of them all. That was the best ship I've ever made so far, and you can see that I've refitted it recently, haven't you? Well, I've probably already shown that off, haven't I? Like there's a camera and there's a control block in there now, so you can control it and things. So, but I probably should do some more bits to it. And the other thing I kind of figured out is that I don't think beacons should be on ships. I think they should just be like stations, and any ship should just have an antenna from now on. So I'm gonna have to probably refit a few of these things. But other than that, I think these first four are pretty good. Personnel carrier needs to probably redo. The nut isn't too bad. It's not too bad, but it could have been better. And get onto the new thing. I think I did better. This is the new version of the fighter that I made. Granted, it's kind of cheating in that I've got a rocket launcher there, but that is more just to deter people from actually like following behind. Although, granted, it did take a few attempts to get it so that it doesn't just blow you up, and it may still do so, but I think I've done it all right. So, obviously, you got the camera below on the back to check if there's anyone following you. There's a camera on top for refueling, although it's going to be slightly difficult because I've just put those thrusters there, so it's going to have to be more of a kind of you line it up and then something like a piston pushes it down to connect up or something, and then obviously there's the camera at the front to see where you're shooting, and then there's 3 guns on the front now. So I think it's a pretty good little fighter. It's only got the one landing point, but that's all good. There is another thing I've built. Where have I put it? Ah, there it is. This is kind of 2 ships in one, to be honest. So it's kind of looking a bit more bulky, extremely more so bulky. But then again, this is technically this is what I would call a bomber. So this is obviously the new cockpit. I should mention that someone made a mod for this cockpit quite a while back, I think, and I think the game developers liked it so much that they just added it into the actual game. So I haven't got an actual mod running for this. This is part of the game now, so that you can be awesomely done for that. If you're like really good at doing these sort of things, things can get added to the game of your mods. So I don't know if he gets paid for anything like that. They might have done something like that, but you never know. Anyway, this one is the bomber, so it's kind of a bit bulky there, but it kind of looks right for it. There's a camera on the top there for viewing, there's a camera on the bottom so that you can see when to shoot, and you got 4 lines of the rocket launchers as a bomber, because obviously these ones, that's another thing, I don't know if I've mentioned this, no, because it wasn't part of it yet. These rocket launchers can be refueled, whereas the other ones, the old ones, you can automatically refuel. So that is why they're kind of a different shape. Let me see, have I got them in the hotbar somewhere? Shift 2, nope, Shift 3, yeah, there they are, 2. So, there we go. You can see it a bit more in detail there. So you've got the... Oh, let's place it down so I can just point it out a bit more. It's not connected up. But obviously you've got the refueling point there. That's the back of it. And you got the actual shot where they come out there. But it's obviously a different shape to it. And then it's the same on the other side. So, and let's remove that and go back to that. So, coming to the back, there is... It's actually got a fair bit... Actually, no, it hasn't got more power, I think. But it's got 3 thrusters on the back for speed, and it's got a refueling point for obviously its fuel and rockets, and that's pretty much it. Looks a little bit, well, it looks really bulky in the way it's designed, and then there's obviously the camera for refueling to be able to connect up properly. But it's really an odd design how I've done it. It's not the best work, but I do quite like how it fits. Obviously it needs a paint work, so does the other one. But yeah, I quite like how it works. So I'll give you a bit of a test run. Let's take one of the transports. So Control C. Nope, I didn't grab it. Control C. Control C. There we go. Copied it. Right, I'm going to chuck this over here. Preferably not drifting. Let's jump into it and put it in inertial dampers and turn it on, and then inertial dampers. Get it? Nope, 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 nope. Oh god, it's going faster. Control X and delete. There we go. I don't know where I am now. There I am. Right, so let's place it without it being, like, everywhere. Like so. Right, and let's get hold of one of these. Jump in. There we go. And we're going to go over to here, and we're going to take aim, and we're going to shoot at it. There we go. And, oh, that one works. So that's what that one looks like. And it works really well. Obviously this is only a light armoured transport ship, but that's how that works. And if I go into like V and sort of just, let's not make sure it doesn't shoot at something else. Yeah, so then if I'm just going flying out, someone's behind me, just click to number 2 and then pew, pew. So, and that didn't destroy anything. That's good. Did destroy my own ship, but I think if you do kind of go like that, lifting up at the same time, it does destroy you. So you do have to be careful in how you're doing it. Although it kind of does it out in a really weird way. But I'm just going to let that one fly off. I've still got 2 as backup. Right, where am I going? Over there. Oh, I need to go like that. There we go. So, where's the bomber that I can borrow? Is that a bomber? That's a bomber. There we go. Let's just show you how this one works. Because I think you can use the camera. I used the camera in this one as well. So, let's just go V for the moment so I know where I'm looking. That's that. And the actual transport ship's right down there. Okay. So if I go off in that direction, and then turn around, I can then... Right, which one is actually the downwards view? I think it's the third one, because that's front, I think, or back. I don't really know for sure. If I move forward, that's the front. I don't know which one's which. Come out of it. So if I can see it, it's the front, which is that one. If I'm doing that, that's kind of... Where's that? That's down there. So that's the bottom one. Okay, so if I point myself over like this, with number 3, and it's number 4 that I need to go by, yep. So if I'm going down like this, and then go to number 4, I can see when it comes past, hopefully. And shot. And I hit. So yeah, that's how that works. It's not the easiest of things to control, I must admit. But you get the basic idea of what this is all about. So it's kind of like a bomber. So it worked better. It would work better if you had a larger ship to use it on. Obviously, you'd be like going into a bombing run on a bigger ship, and you'd have more chance to take out more damage. So that's kind of the point of that. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it for that. Yeah, so you could let me know in the comments, because I'm not necessarily going to build anything right now, because really the idea was to build the bomber and I've already got one going. But let me know in the comments if you think this fighter and this bomber is suitable, and I will sort of give you a bit more of a detailed, like how it was in the next episode maybe. I'm not going to get rid of this fighter. This can just be more of a kind of sort of I don't know what the difference would be between them, but I'm not going to get rid of it. But I can't say I like it as good as that one anymore. I quite like how I've made that one. It looks a lot better. And the transport ship, that probably will need a redo, so I will do that. But let me know what you would like to name the scout ship, the core miner, the surface miner, and the transport ship. And I suppose you can do all of them. Let me know what names you think you should do on all of the ships, and I will look into it. Preferably make it kind of suitable for the actual, like, role or the look of the design of the ship, sort of thing, like how that looks like a nut, and I quite like that. So, yeah. I think that's pretty much it. It's a bit of a shorter video today, but there's not a lot of building involved today, so I hope you've enjoyed this quick little run through, and there's going to be some more updates hopefully next week. That's going to be even better, so that I can actually build stuff with even more. Yeah, so leave a like, comment, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the next video. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.